Hey guys, in this video we will show you our top quality multi-time frame analysis that no one talks about. So stay tuned to do not miss your next move. So here is EUR weekly time frame, and let's take a look at our weekly candle and analyze the price action that the price formed. So even though we have a green candle, as you can see we have a very long wick which is sticking out along the top. And what is more important, we have a rejection of our two resistance levels. So first of all, as you can see, we have a rejection of our round number level 1.22, and also price rejected our monthly factor resistance area right here. So looking at our real picture, all this tells us at least about a momentum loss on the euro-dollar pair, but also as you can see we have some bearish concerns on the weekly time frame as well. But guys, as always, all of this should be confirmed through the lower time frames price action to do not be trapped in multiple fakeouts and choppy price behavior. So with that being said, let's analyze the euro-dollar more in depth through the lower time frames to determine our bias and our ideas for the following week. Before we continue guys, also let's take a look at our VIP group performance. So as you can see, around 3000 pips we made this week. So as always, great performance. Our Nasdaq trade as well as our currencies trade were in play, and as a result VIP community ended this week in a solid plus. As always, our VIP community includes a trading program including our top 3 strategies for the day trading, for the scalping, and for the gold price action trading and live signals. Also guys, if you want to join or check other details, links will be in the description and in the comment section below as well. Feel free to check it out, and also if you have any questions, feel free to reach to our support team and you will be answered as soon as possible. And here's our free chat where we post also around one signal per week, so feel free to join our free Telegram channel as well. So here is euro-dollar daily time frame, and as you can see that we have very tight consolidation right here near our monthly level as well as our daily effective support, which is also located right in this zone. This tight consolidation actually means that price bounces from one limit order wall to other, and also after the breakout of the given consolidation we may expect a huge move to the upside or to the downside. But also we should bear in mind that when it comes to the upside potential, we have some kind of momentum loss on the higher time frames, meaning on the weekly, as well as we have two strong resistance on our way in face of round number level 1.22 and also our weekly level right here. And also along the bottom we have our daily effective support level, which also could potentially stall the price. That's why we should be very careful and confirm our ideas and our bias on the lower time frames to enter into the right trade. As for now, looking at the daily time frame, we should wait for price to exit from the given consolidation and establish its bias for the next move. So let's go down to the 4-hour time frame to discuss our ideas for the coming week. So here's euro-dollar 4-hour time frame, and first of all let's discuss the bearish idea for the euro-dollar. So as you can see here we have a beautiful white swings, and looking at the second chart, here's we have a beautiful white divergence on the Rsi indicator. So as you can remember, last time once we had a divergence on the 4-hour time frame on the euro-dollar and then confirm it through our classical 3 confluence breakout, price go up in our favor drastically. So the same situation may occur again, and all that we should do as for now is to build our structures. As always, let's draw a trend line somewhere right here by connecting these two swings, and here we have our area of high confluence, and even right now we have multiple signs of a possible bearish move for the next week, because first of all, as you can see, we have a divergence, and then we also can see a double top right here, which literally shows for us a momentum loss, and also if it occurs close to effective levels, it also could be a great signal of a possible trendline breakout within the next week. So guys, with that being said, we have our area of high confluence, meaning the trendline, the support level, and the 50 EMA right here. And as always, to enter the trade, we are waiting first of all for a breakout of the given area of high confluence, and then as always, since here we have a daily level, we are waiting for a pullback, because when we broke the strong levels or the strong structures, we always should wait for a pullback, because in such situations a very high probability of a possible fake out may occur. And as a result, after the confirmation of the pullback, you enter the trade short. And when it comes to the long trade, so first of all, it makes no sense to go long on the euro-dollar until the breakout of this monthly level, since again guys, as you can see, very small room to run. Even if the price will be able to break the round number level, we have a very little room to our next obvious resistance, which is why it would be better to wait for a breakout right through our monthly resistance, and only after this look for some pullback and enter the trade. So here's our views on the euro-dollar, hope it will help you. press the like button if you like this, and let's move on to the pound dollar. So here's pound dollar, weekly time frame, and almost the same situation like in the euro dollar scenario. So first of all, as you can see, price show for us almost the same weekly candle right here, and as you can see in this case, we have a picture perfect long wick rejection of our monthly effective resistance level right here. And again, as you can see right here, we have a double top, but you should bear in mind that this pattern is still unconfirmed. But anyway, even right now, it could tell for us some weakness on this pair. And also, as you can see, we have a shrinking candle setup which occurring right at the Q monthly level, which also tells us about a momentum loss on the given pair. And also, as you can see, we got a rejection of our round number level 1.42. And right now, we even can establish an unconfirmed bearish bias on the weekly time frame. So with that being said, let's go down to the daily. So here's daily, and again, nothing fundamentally to add right here, since all this price action generally repeats our euro-dollar case, because again, we have a very tight consolidation from which price bounces back over and over again. And with that being said, we should wait for a breakout along the top or along the bottom to enter the trade. But even right now, we have higher chances for a bearish idea to occur, since we have some weakness on the higher time frames. And to discuss it more in depth, let's immediately proceed to the 4-hour time frame, pound dollar 4-hour time frame. And again, quite simple idea, quite easy trade. We are waiting for the next week. So first of all, here we have our Rsi Divergence. We just confirmed through our second chart, and also even more beautiful picture, as you can see here. Price beautifully touched the monthly effective resistance level and then show for us a picture perfect engulfing candle right here. So all of this tells us about strong bearish bias, but again, to be sure in our trade, and 100% as always, we put a trend line. And as you can see right here, we got our area of high confluence. So as always, our trigger event for an entry will be activated through the breakout of the trend line of the 50 EMA and of the weekly effective support level. So again, after the breakout of the given area, we are waiting for a pullback right here and then enter the trade short. So as you can see, also we have a very big room to fall somewhere right here to our next daily level. And also again, guys, when it comes to the long trade, as for now it makes no sense to discuss it in depth, since again, to enter long, we should wait for a breakout right through this monthly effective resistance and then some kind of pullback somewhere right here. Here's our views on the pound dollar, quite simple to the euro dollar case. And with that being said, let's move on to the dollar CAD. So here's dollar CAD weekly, and by the way, we successfully traded this pair in our both groups, in the free channel and in the premium channel as well. So in both cases we got profit, and let's start our analysis of this pair. So first of all, here's weekly time frame, and as you can see, price shows us some kind of long wick rejections along the bottom right here, but also it's too early to discuss some bullish move on this pair, since as you can see, price in a drastic downtrend, and it should show for us at least a bullish engulfing candle to make some kind of higher highs on the lower time frames and confirm our momentum. Because as for now, as you can see again, we cannot establish even an indecision bias, since price currently breaking out right through our daily effective support level right here. So let's proceed down to the lower time frames to see more detailed picture. So here's dollar CAD daily, and as you can see, we have some minor resistance right here, minor structure along the bottom, from which price reversed a little bit few times in the recent past. Also, as you can see, we have 3 long wick rejections in total, but on the other hand, we also have a red to green pattern right here at our key daily effective level, which also considered as a strong bearish candlestick pattern. So with that being said, again, indecision bias for the dollar CAD on the daily time frame. And with that being said, let's move on to our ideas section. So here's dollar CAD for our time frame, and let's start with a bullish idea first. So first of all, let's draw a trend line somewhere right here. And again, as you can see, our trend line as well as the 50 EMA perfectly lining up at this zone. So to enter trade long, we would like to see at least a breakout right through these two confluence factors, meaning the trend line and the 50 EMA. So again, after the breakout, we may enter trade long, but for more safe entry, as always, we would like to see a higher high, meaning the breakout of the given intraday level of resistance, and also then a pullback or to this broken level or to the Fibonacci golden zone to enter into a beautiful trade. Alternatively, when it comes to the short trade idea, if the price will reject this area of high confluence, it may reverse and go down right to the next support level, meaning to this weekly level. So again, if that happens, we may drop a minor trend line somewhere right here. And once the price will break the structure as well as the trend line, we may jump into the short trade, again targeting this weekly level. And with that being said, let's move on to the gold. So here's gold weekly time frame, and as you can see, price did exactly what we expected in our previous video. So beautiful breakout on the 4-hour time frame with a great pullback to the broken structure and then move up. And as a result, as you can see, we got this beautiful green candle on the weekly time frame. But as for now, guys, you should be careful when it comes to the long trade for the coming week, since as you can see, price slowly moving to the next resistance level, meaning to this monthly level. And as you can see in the past, we got a multiple rejections of it along the bottom and along the top as well, for instance right here and right here. So with that being said, let's proceed down to the lower time frames and discuss our views more in depth. So here's gold daily time frame, and let's discuss some concerns on the given time frame. And first of all, let's take a look at these three candles. So you can see we have an indecision candle with a very long wicks, and as you can see the next following candles, choppy candles with again very long wicks and minimal bodies. All this tells us about some kind of price choppiness, and if such candles occur in an uptrend, it may mean for us a possible pullback in the near future, because as you can see even in the recent past, once we have some kind of choppy candles, so then we got a bearish engulfing candle right here. So again guys, some concerns also on the daily time frame currently arising. And in addition to this, we should remember that here's our monthly level from which price reversed multiple times in the past. So with that being said, let's proceed down to the 4-hour time frame to discuss our possible trade entries. So here's gold 4-hour time frame, and let's start with the bullish idea first, since it generally repeats our previous weak idea. So we just put a structure which stole the price in the recent past, and again all that we can see right now is a breakout of the given structure and then a pullback or to the broken structure, or to the Fibonacci golden zone with a beautiful long peak candle, or through the lower time frame confirmation. But again guys, you should bear in mind that you enter near the monthly effective resistance, which is a little bit dangerous. And with that being said, let's talk a bearish idea as well. And guys, you should bear in mind that right here we have a very wide Rsi Bearish Divergence, which is not great in terms of bullish bias, because if the divergence occurs near the monthly level, it have even more value and more strength. So with that being said, when it comes to our bearish idea, we can also draw some kind of minor support right here, because we got multiple rejections of it, and also we may draw an imperfect trend line somewhere right here, our multiple confluence zone locating somewhere right here, and we will be happy to enter the short trade after the breakout of all these three confluence factors. And also we may enter the trade even without a pullback, since if the given breakout will occur, price may go down drastically. Here's our views on the gold, and let's finally move on to the US oil. So here's US oil weekly time frame, and as you can see, price touched our weekly effective resistance right here and proceeded down drastically. But on the other hand, as you can see, price failed to maintain its drop, and we got a long wick which is sticking out along the bottom as well. So all this actually means that price currently stalling in the consolidation range between two effective levels, and that's why we establish an indecision bias for the US oil for the coming week. So here's US oil for our time frame, and as you can see, a little bit hard to find some possible trade opportunities, but let's deal with it. Let's put this minor structure level right here, and also as you can see right now, seems that price pulling back right to this structure level after the initial breakout of it. But also we're a little bit concerned with these two momentum candles, since it represents some kind of bullish power. But as you can see right here, the structure and the 50 EMA perfectly lining up, and to enter the trade short, we would like to see some kind of a bearish engulfing candle rising right at this structure. So for instance, like it was right here. Alternatively, if this fresh uptrend will continue, we would like to see a breakout right through our two confluence factors, and then wait some pullback with a long weak candle to this broken structure to confirm our bias and enter the trade long. So guys, thanks for watching. Press the like button if you like the analysis, comment below what you think about this analysis, what pairs you track for the coming week. Also consider to join our VIP group as well. All links will be in the description to the video and in the comment section below. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to contact our support team. So again, press the like button, subscribe to our channel, and see you the next week.